Alright YouTube, I am going to give you a overview of my current statue collection. Anybody who is into statue collecting knows that it's an ever-growing art, I guess. But as of right now, any statues I hope to see within the next year or so have already arrived. So I wanted to show where we're at right now and give you some close-ups and some of my favorite features for each of the statues. We're going to start with the Warcraft statues from Blizzard at the bottom, and then look at the two unlicensed statues, and then we'll move up to the more of the favorites with the Museum Masterline Prime 1 statues. So the first ones that I wanted to look at are Sylvanas, Windrunner, and Illidan. Illidan was actually the first statue that I had bought probably about 3 or 4 years ago, as soon as it came out. These were originally $400. I think now they're at $600, and they come in and out of stock. So they're still making them if you want to get one, but it will be a little bit more. Sylvanas was the second one that I bought, and sorry for the camera picking up the dust. I need to get a new duster. But the sculpt is amazing. There is a lot of similarity between the Blizzard statues. I understand they're going to have a base of some sort, but they like the rock formations quite a bit. The last Warcraft statue that I got was Arthas. And these are all 1/4 scale except for Geralt, which we'll look at later. But the sculpt for Arthas is absolutely amazing. The base is also pretty cool. I think Prime 1, or it might have been a different company, it might have been Hot Toys, I can't remember. Back when Wrath had come out, there was a sculpt which had like a nothing but like ice, some ice and snow effects. And I like that one a little bit more, but it's $3,000 or $4,000 now if you see it on eBay. And then I also have the, not sure what the scaling is, but the Helm of Domination I got for Christmas a year or two ago. Moving on, we have the original and best War Chief Thrall. I'm very much a Horde player, and he has the newer weapon from Shadowlands, the expansion which shall not be named, and then of course Doomhammer with the Frostwolf clan. And then I've got the medallion down there from the Battle for Azeroth Collector's Edition, back when I had the box and everything. Moving on to probably my two favorite game series. We've got Final Fantasy VII, we've got Cloud on the left, and then Link from Ocarina of Time. So these two statues are not licensed. They are imported from Asia. The Cloud one is quite hard to find and has gotten very expensive. And I love everything about this statue except the base. I feel like they should use silver instead of gold. But honestly, if I have to have the statue or the base look better, I want the statue to look better. And I think this is the best representation of Cloud that you can find. In a similar line of thinking, we've got Kid Link from Ocarina of Time. He's got his shield, Navi, sword, and then all the details on the base. I really like that it has the Triforce, the medallions from each of the dungeons, and on the back it actually has the 3 stones, the spiritual stones from the game. also plays music, but I think the battery is dead, so I'm too lazy to change it. Moving on to the latest edition. This is also quarter scale Bloody Nightmare Guts from the Berserk manga. You can see he's got his face and everything is fully detailed with the Berserk armor taking hold. And you can see all the muscles and tendon designs. This one is definitely high up there on my favorites. I started reading Berserk about maybe a year and a half ago, and well, I've bought this giant statue about it, so I am very much a fan. And you can swap out the sword, so instead of having it over his shoulder, he can have it in front of him with the blade pointing down. But this one, I think just with the verticality, looks a lot nicer. Next we have another one which is from, I think this is from Darkside Studios. This is the only one I have from them. It is the original model for Dante from Devil May Cry. This is the deluxe or equivalent version, which has the Sword of Sparta. And then it's also got the Coyote shotgun. It has ebony and ivory handguns, Ifrit gauntlets. I think that might be it, but it's got all the swappable weapons that you want to put on there. Now this one is probably the centerpiece of my collection. Technically two statues. On the left we have Leon destroying the eyeball of a zombie in the police station. And then we've got Claire Redfield doing the same thing with another zombie with a grenade launcher. I kind of wish she had a shotgun, but the shotgun is, you know, it came with Leon, and it's also about the size of Claire, so it would look kind of weird. Yeah, I got Claire first, and then I had to wait about another 8 or 9 months for Leon to be produced in another batch and then sent over. But I mean, just the attention to detail. I've been playing Resident Evil games since the PS2 and the GameCube, and very much like with Cloud and Final Fantasy, Leon and Claire are who I think of when I think of Resident Evil. So absolutely amazing piece. Got the hands coming out from underneath the iconic scene at the top of the stairs in the police station, and just all the small pieces, the ammo, and this is all fixed to the statue, to the piece. So none of these are loose. They're all fixed on their actual papers and things from the police station, the ink ribbon to save the game at a typewriter. I really like the revolver on the top that's been disassembled. So just another phenomenal piece. And once I got this, you know, I really started to see what a quality sculpt looked like. And for the price, it better be. But it's so cool to have something from a game series that you love have a physical form that you see every day. And that's how I feel about all these that are here. And then the biggest one is the 1/3 scale Geralt of Rivia. See if it's gonna focus. Might be too close. Okay. I've got one of the, I think it's the Hearts of Stone or Blood and Wine. I can't remember which DLC he gets that brand from. but I've got that on. The medallion actually moves, you can take that off. The sword has a metal feel to it, which is nice. And then it has pretend fake hair on the, I want to say these are harpies or hag ravens, I can't remember. Need to play through it again. But yeah, he was actually my first Prime 1 statue, and it just, as you can see, it took off from there. But the other statue I have pre-ordered is Yennefer, the 1/3 scale. I've already put down the deposit for that, but it's not going to come out until December of next year, I believe, is the ETA, and that can be delayed, of course. But yeah, that is the collection right now, with one honorable mention, playing some classic WoW, of Ishtola. Not a statue, it is a doll, but Square Enix did an amazing job when they partnered with Volks. Me and my wife both agreed to purchase it and buy it, and it's she's just kind of hanging out in my office. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a good one.